Evan here with another episode of our MLB playoffs from the Road to the World Series. This episode is going to be on the Rangers and the Indians, Game 1 of the ALDS, the first ALDS series. And we're going to have a great pitching matchup here for you. Cy Young runner-up Corey Kluber facing off against third-place finisher for the Cy Young, Yu Darvish. And it's going to be a good game here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. It's got a tough billing to live up to for Game 1 so far this playoffs, as we had 2 extra inning ball games in the NLDS Game 1, and a decent game between the Cardinals and the Nationals in Game 2. So let's go ahead and jump into this game here. Oh, I forgot to pick a team. And I'm going to be Cleveland in this one just because I favor pitching. I'm an ex-pitcher, so I tend to favor pitching. Oh, shoot. I'm not even picking the right pitcher. And those are the lineups. I preset all the lineups for this. And that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at Globe Life Park in Arlington. And I'll be back after this one, guys. Enjoy.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary.
Season form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the Japanese import, the hard-throwing right-hander Yu Darvish. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Boxes were just about set to get underway tonight. are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there. And I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone. And I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Stepping in now, Francisco Linder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing hard liner to left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder. And the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. The pitch. On the ground is short. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Elvis Andrews will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, center fielder,
Leonis Martin will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Adrian Beltre will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First offering on the way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Carlos Santana leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And now pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Hamilton will look this one in for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Yan Gomes will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Pause, now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Mike Aviles will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll get in there safely. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ryan Rayburn will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, a 1-2. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Choice is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Josh Hamilton will start things off in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here's the 1-0.
Here we go.
Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
Well, they got him to hit it right into the shift, but even with 3 guys over there, they still couldn't get to this one. Just a little unlucky there.
Prince Fielder will be the batter. Now the first pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Dangerous count against Fielder, the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And if you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star is up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Now the 3-0 pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and that'll take care of Fielder as well. A double play. Mitch Moreland will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 2-0. Jason Kipnis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now here's the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hamilton is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. And any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Francisco Linder will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 2-0. Robinson Chirinos makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Robinson.
First pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Here's Michael Choice now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here it comes. Andrus will play this one at short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Mike Aviles will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch coming. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Abraham Almonte.
Abraham Almonte will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Elvis Andrus will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Pitch on the way. Out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2,
Leonis Martin will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Hitters count 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Linder takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2 and 2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Rayburn will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The right fielder, number 9, Ryan Rayburn.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. Managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already with a leadoff double.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Francisco Linder will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Martin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Michael Brantley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Choice is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. Josh Hamilton will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first is Hamilton, making his way to second now. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. Drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Prince Fielder will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on its way to Prince. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. From the stretch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 once more. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
He's set, now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
We're starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Carlos Santana will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Carlos Santana.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but
I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys out and your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
No is sent out to straightaway center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight, and you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Yan Gomes will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch to him. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Mike Aviles will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready now, the pitch. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1.
And this is where the Indians just need one hit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
So 1-2 with 1 away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Choice is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Abraham Almonte will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. You gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
The 1-0. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. 1-1 on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Big pitch here, 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a hard liner towards short, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Jurickson Profar will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch coming. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Michael Choice will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Grounded fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Elvis Andrus will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not butting at the first pitch.
Now the pitch. And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Leonis Martin will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Adrian Beltre will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrus leading from second. The pitch. And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Seventh inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Tanner Shepard is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Ryan Rayburn will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first down.
Boy, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here it comes. Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far. This becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Stepping in now, Francisco Linder. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Josh Hamilton will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Lined into left center, and Hamilton's aboard. It's a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Prince Fielder will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning. And that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Mitch Moreland will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Well, this falls under the heading, getting it done any way you can. And that'll go as an infield single, so now the bases are loaded, nobody out.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First offering on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Let's go, come get here.
1-0 pitch now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. The throw home is high and a bit offline as that cuts this lead down to a single run.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Jurickson Profar will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. Now the first pitch. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Let's go, guys.
Here's Michael Choice now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Carlos Santana will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Pause, now the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Now the pitch. There goes Brantley. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another 0-2 home. Runner going a second time. Pitch is high. The throw skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
From the stretch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he drops it. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Lonnie Chisenhall will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
All right, let's hold him.
Here's the first offering. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Andrus. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Yan Gomes will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This is sometimes the byproduct of having great stuff. Sometimes it moves so much that no one knows what to do with it. Not all that often that you get a wild pitch on a swing through, but this will still advance that runner 90 feet.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box now, Mike Aviles. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Indians forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Rangers 1. Elvis Andrus will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here it comes now to Andrus. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now, they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Leonis Martin will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Scott Atchison will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Scott Atchison.
Leonis Martin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready now. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 home. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
And on a ground ball like that one, you've got to make sure you get it to him quickly. If you don't, that runner might knock your shortstop right into left field, and that's almost what happened right there.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he will take for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Abraham Almonte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ryan Rayburn will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.